So now, let's look at real-life systems that use a stock. First example is Instagram navigation, especially when you are using the back button. For example, when you open a profile and tap a post, then open another profile again, each screen you visit gets placed on top of the previous one, like a stock. So, when you press the back button, you don't jump randomly. You go back step by step. Whatever you open last is the first one you leave. That's basically the last in first out rule of a stock. Second example is Instagram stories. When you watch multiple stories, each one is layered in order as you view them. So when you go back or exit, the most recent story you viewed is the first one you leave. Same idea again, last in, first out. So yeah, even simple things like browsing or watching stories are already using the stock concept without us noticing it.
So, ipapakita ko sa iyo ngayon paano maikot yung stock. Una, gagawa tayo ng empty variable and yung empty variable ay dito natin ilalagay yung mga ipupush natin katulad ng mga 10, 20, 30 dito sa loob nito. So, kapag inserting naman, ang code doon ay stock.append and the variable. Kung anong gusto yung variable. So, kailan na natin ito.
Stock is a data structure na sumusunod sa LIFO or last in first out. Ibig sabihin kung ano yung huling pumasok, yun din yung unang lalabas. Sa Python, pwede natin gamitin yung list para gumawa ng stock. Ngayon, para mag-remove ng element sa stock, ginagamit natin yung pop function. Automatic niyang tinatanggal yung pinaka-last na item. After nun, ipiprint natin yung updated na stock para makita yung changes. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Dito, gumawa tayo ng stock na may tatlong element, apple, banana, at cherry. Ngayon, gamit yung pop, tanggalin natin yung last item which is cherry. Then, ipiprint natin kung ano yung na-remove at kung ano na yung laman ng stock after removal.